Nice. Okay. What's up, y'all? We'll hop onto the Roots of War in just a second. I have to call my troops as always. I forget and start late. But anyway, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. It's been a minute. I think this is the first. I think this is the first one of the year. Hold on. The fuck was it? There we go. Just gotta make sure the sound is everything is good to go. All right, you're gonna hear a little bit of noise, but then I'll be back. Hold on. I think this is good. I think this is right. Let me see. Well, we'll go with it. And so yeah, welcome to the stream, y'all. It's been a minute. So we got Roots of War. Um and lots to say, but right now let's just hop. Let me see. Who am I waiting for? Let's transition real quick because I gotta hop in there. I'll open up Discord in just a second if anybody wants to, which I don't think anybody will join Discord, to be honest. But we'll see. Okay, so now we gotta go over. Let me see. OBS is right there. God damn it, dude. Fucking buttons. Literally right there. All right, come on. Let's speed it up. Okay, there's that. So then let's get over here. Shit, where is it? Here. Cool. Here we go. It's been I missed Roots of War. I missed a lot of Roots of War. Attack to go get that one. How did we not get that already? Just get the fucking first hit, dude. Come on. Attack. Let go. Attack. Go. Hopefully we'll get these right here. Cool. Get in front of that tree. Ah, fuckers. Let's do this. Did they get it? They got it. Well, let me fucking rally this shit. Where is the fuck? Where is it? Like say, right there. Okay. Cool. Hall of water? Where's a hall of water? Okay, cool. So now let's see. Reinforce it with what? Okay. Reinforce that one with. How about we put in you guys? Mm, right. There we go. And then. Did my fucking scout get there yet? Report. It's Margaret and Zeta. Holy moly! Margaret and Zeta, then just fucking cav it. Team roots. There we go. Good job, people. Yay! So we're gonna do an infantry right here. Fucking get it out of the way. No. We need to get the fucking stone, hopefully. Ah. Cavalry. Shit. Fuck it. I just said that. Who cares? Anything at this point. Let's get that thing. Okay, send. Okay. Ah! Get out of the fucking way. Go. I can't fucking stand this. This is so stupid. Where you at? Bro, I fucking cannot stand it with these fucking Joe. I'm not asking you to fucking fight. God damn it, man. I don't know. Will it make it? I think it will. No, damn it. Oh. Just, come on, hold on. Damn, so close. Fuck. Come on, guys. What the fuck is this? Who has cavalry in here? Oh my god, dude. Come on, buddy. And no one's fucking thought of getting... You guys are killing me here. We're not going to be able to clear that 6 goal. Hold on. There we go. What happens when you get people? That's funny. Yes, it does. Who is sending knights? Why are you sending knights? Guys, send the correct troops, please. 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 Am I gonna get shit out of having almost 200k of the wrong fucking troops? Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I tripping? What's up, everybody? Oh shit! You guys haven't been seeing the. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay, I freaked out for a second. I thought that the stream wasn't showing the actual gameplay. Oh yes, I know the Garwood Kuma. Yeah, it always works.
That
But
would
you
have
don't
been
have
funny
any.
as hell.
Yeah, dude, it would have been pretty. That's just durable. That's all it is, right? Just what you're looking for. But everyone's everywhere. Where am I at with points?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Oh,
hear you.
cool.
Yeah, what's up?
No, I'm just watching a little match here.
Yeah.
You know, you can just at the very start, you can just run fast calves and touch as many buildings as you can to get the start
The
collecting
first
the
time.
points for first.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a sec.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta. I'm surprised if any people showed up, but this is a good sign so far. At least we got some people. But no one hopped on voice, even if I tell them to.
Or is it a competitive team though? No.
I don't know. I've never seen these before. The Red Alliance. They probably. I mean, they're pretty organized. So. Oh, the stone dropped already. Ooh, everybody's going for it. That's why there's all this chaos. There's a 6K gap we can't close. But that I think that was the first time rewards they got from getting the. Well, let's see how this one does. Just collecting points over here. That's whatever. This is
Gorosh Kuma garrisons are OP in bro.
Don, what do they have over here? Let me see. I
I
think
mean Garwood Kuma is OP.
This, you know what?
When it comes to garrisoning, because
Yeah.
it takes so long to destroy it. That's the problem.
Let me see if I can. Garwood Kuma. Let's just deploy a legion of that. Let me see. Garwood. Yeah, I think my Garwood Kuma should work.
No, I mean no, not to deploy, like to man the garrison as the garrison lead.
Yeah, but they're not going to send. Okay, who do they have in here? They have infantry. So, except no, now they have like a combination of like knights and vestals in here. What the fuck are they doing? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, they have
Great.
a pretty garbage garrison lead in there.
Yeah. They don't know what they're doing. That's the unfortunate part. Why don't we put? What should I put? Should I put the harp on? I don't have the torque.
So you don't have the torque?
No.
Then it doesn't matter. Then just put any defensive.
Okay, I'll put the fang
artifact
on. Ooh, let's get the fucking this guy, whatever. Let's go. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Okay. Let's get these guys.
It doesn't do so. So this garrison lead doesn't do a lot of damage. But what it does is it takes them forever to take it over. It makes it easy to refill the tree. So it gives you time. Like that's what it does. Yeah. So that way you're not rushing and trying to fill it.
Okay. This one did pretty good.
I don't know what tree do you have on your Garwood. Do you have a garrison tree on your Garwood?
No, it's just like a typical, like, I think it was more focused, but we'll see. Maybe that'll scare them off. Okay, now let's go reinforce. Put me as captain.
I can also shoot you a tree for Garwood.
That'd be fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, let me see. Let me find my tree at. It's a universal tree, so like if somebody's running by with calves and needs to be quickly filled, you can toss some calves in there and it still gets some benefit.
Oh wow, man, there's a big old party coming out over here. Okay, let me see. Deploy, create legions. Fuck it, I'll just send my archers over there. At least get some points over here. This sounds like fun. And then let's go. Let's see how it's kicking some butt right now.
I'm just gonna send it to your private message. Actually, I'll send it to our group message.
Oh, no, where you at right? What server you got right now?
77.
Nice. How's that going?
Good. It's the funnest team I've ever been on, man. That's crazy fun.
That's good. That's good to hear, dude.
Yeah, well, it's because one. Do you know who Abda is? Abda Beast.
I heard the name. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, he's probably if he's not the best war lead in the game, he's definitely close second best in the war lead in the game.
Oh, that's
good
awesome.
War leading.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so what makes it fun is that we're able to be very aggressive and because he's war leading, he's calling out. I'm talking about it's not just like one or two tactics where like some people just ball up and stuff. I'm talking about he'll call out 4, 5, 6 different types of tactics depending on the situation. As long as you're quick to react to it. So we're able to basically wipe the other team multiple times in a row just from his call outs.
Wow, dude.
So what makes it fun is just have you ever wiped a team where you just like your ball of mages versus their ball of mages and you just completely 100% wipe them off the map?
Yeah.
Now imagine doing that like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a 4-hour period. Like you just keep on wiping them to the point where people start giving up.
Yeah. That sounds like a blast, dude. Sounds like a veteran of the game.
Yeah, well, and he's also, I think he's also maybe one of the best for Roots of War. I've learned a lot from him.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's definitely on my top things when it comes to the game that I definitely want to polish up is my knowledge of Roots, because I like it. It's just obviously I think with anything in the game, the better and more polished up your knowledge is, the more effective you can be with whatever resources you got. So yeah. So I think Roots does serve as a big motivator. You know what I mean? When you start to see the wins back-to-back weekends, it's like it gets the team going. So it's worth it.
Yeah, we probably won't win the Roots Award League this season. We don't have the decos to win, but because there's the power difference with the decos will probably beat us. Yeah. But we're definitely, I think we're definitely be top 8 for sure, maybe top 4.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that whole deco thing is gnarly, man. It's so insane.
Oh, it's crazy, man. And the thing is, I think you only get like, it only counts as like 1,000 power for having max decos. And the thing is, so the max
terrible.
Yeah, it is. It's horrible. They really should. It should be 1 million, at least 1 to 5. You know what? It should actually not even be power. It doesn't matter about power. For every maxed legendary deco that you have, it should be 1 point towards your migration score.
Oh, okay.
That's what it should be. That would make that would really help regulate the decos on these bigger teams compared to smaller teams. Like let's say the top 10 teams versus the bottom, the top 20. It would be closer if you can manage that migration score better. And that would be one way to manage it. So if you have max decos, you get like 5 points added to your migration. So instead of 21 or 23 points, you're up to 28 points, which every 6 people that has max deck goals, every 6 or 8 people that has max deck goals, you basically you can't allow one person on your team on your map server, which that makes sense. So yeah, you have better deck goals, but you have less players.
Interesting. Well, I mean, yeah, just because of the
Yeah.
difference of power. I mean, it's insane, dude. What they
Well,
literally just wiped the fucking map clean.
well, it's the one stat. It's okay. So there's one particular stat on there that's destroying players, and it's not the attack stat, and it's not the defense stat. It's the overall damage stat that you get per max deco.
Okay.
So what happens is that overall damage. So your attack stat, um, um, let's say 100. Let's say if you have 100% attack, and you actually get 100%. But let's say one player has 100% and no player has 150% attack. Well, the first player is getting 100%, but the second player with 150 is not really getting 150. They're probably getting like 130. So yeah, it says 150 you're getting, but it has diminishing returns. The higher the number for attack goes, the less it actually does anything for you. But when it comes to the damage stat that the max deco gives you, it's outside that calculation. So once the calculation is done for attack plus your talents plus your skills plus all the buffs and debuffs on you, once the calculation is done for how much damage you're going to do, then it gets added additional 10% on top of that. So it's a straight up the biggest boost on damage you can have in the game. And that's why Urag, well, Urag, that's why he does so good. Like everybody wonders why he's such a good combo with Nea, is because of that stat. He has the same stat on his, I think his second skill, where he gets a plus 10% damage. That's why that's so powerful. He is so powerful as a calf.
Interesting. Sheesh.
You're looking for him now?
Excuse me. Yeah, I wanted to see that stat you were talking about.
Yeah, it's just a straight damage boost. Yeah, it's just a straight damage boost. I think it's the second skill. I think it's plus 10% on his second skill. I think there's one other. I think there might be one other one that has it as well. But Urag, that's why he's so good though. So you do Nea Urag with the Wolfhound artifact, and you basically you just destroy people with that combo. I mean, literally, you destroy. You just basically on the back lines, especially when you're in the Dragon Zone with all the snow. You can't even see you. You pop out of the snow, you kill a mage, and you go visible again, man. Like it's insane. You get like 200K report.
That's wild. That's cool though, man.
But I'm not a Cav main. I don't. I rarely play Cavs. Which
Cavs are gnarly though.
I'm a tank main.
Yeah, dude, for sure. I mean, you're set for success with the infantry, man. The infantry's so gnarly in this game, dude.
Yeah. I mean, well, if you run infantry, well, there's two things. Like, if you're on like a team like MFD, you get told when to run your DPS infantry, like your Goresh Gogol or your Kuma Li Quan. You're kind of being told like, hey, don't run that yet. Like get some of the stamina to get out. Yeah, because okay, so like if we're going against a big ball of mages, we don't really need infantry to push that ball backwards. We just need infantry to basically tank, right?
Right. Okay.
So you only run like a couple tanks in there, but it doesn't have to be your Kumas and your Goreshes. So you run that at first just to get the stamina usage up, because you don't want to be at 100% stamina. You want it to be ticking, so that way you're gaining stamina. So you use it a couple of times, but then you switch to like a Madeline Garwood, where it's just a tanky, not really getting merits, but you're not wasting the stamina because it's a bullshit march anyways, and you're just tossing the ball. And you're basically, what you're setting that ball up for is to get them used to hitting these easy tanks, give them some confidence, right? You're trying to get them confident. Hitting these easy Garwoods like, oh, this team ain't shit. In the background, you just ball up just a shit ton of blinks. And the thing with blinks, it's not like you can ball up 1 or 2 or 3, right? You need to ball up like 15 blinks. All right. So you get 15 blinks, and you coordinate it, And as soon as you're ready, all 15 blinks go at the same time to that ball of mages. And the
Yeah.
ball of mages, you'll wipe them every time, every single time.
That makes sense. I totally see what you
And
mean. Yeah.
And you do that usually once you do that 3 times in a row, that ball of mages gets so scared. Anytime you start pushing them with even a bullshit tank, they always run away.
Yeah.
They
They just kind of do some shit.
They just got PTSD put on them.
Yeah, that's funny.
So
That's
they-
a very creative idea, dude. That's
Yeah,
so
so you have
weird,
to switch
crazy.
your tactics. Like that's one tactic, but you have to switch it up though. You can't keep on doing it. You have to do other things as well.
Yeah, totally.
And it really does depend on the situation. Like there's one time ROG was pushing us, and it was actually on our territory. We very rarely fight on our territory, and they were pushing us on our territory, and they were basically we had a ball of mages, and they wiped us one time, and with a bunch of calves. They had a shit ton of calves, and so Abda's like, everybody put your Gorish Gogol inside a castle with torque, and when I tell you to, you're going to jump out with torques, and we're going to destroy every single one of those calves. And they had a shit ton of calves. I'm talking about not like 20. They had like, I don't know, 60, 70, maybe 100 calves on the battlefield. And we came up with our ball of mages. Those calves came rushing in, and you saw like 30 Gorish Gogols jump out all at the same time and all torque these calves, and all the calves were wiped, like completely 100% wiped, with like no damage to us.
That's crazy.
And then we did that twice to them, and they never used calves again for the whole season.
That's crazy, dude.
Otherwise, they would have owned us. If we didn't do anything like that, they would have owned us with those calves for the next, I don't know how long they're going to play for, like the next 2, 3, 4, 5 hours or whatever. They would have owned us. But by doing that a couple of times, they stopped using the calves, which allowed our mages to come back out. And then the other team, that's when you get players. After a couple hours, if you give a player a reason to log off, like if you're winning, like you're pushing, I'm going to, let's say it's a Saturday, I'll stay on for 4, 5, 6 hours, right?
Yeah.
Because we're winning, we're pushing, I'm a team player. But if you wipe me 2, 3, 4 times in a row, I'm like, fuck this. I'm done. I have other things to do. It's a Saturday. I need to mow the lawn. I'm not going to be, fuck this. Like you just basically rage quit, and you do that enough, you get enough players to rage quit, and you just basically push them out of the zone at that point.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I think next season is going to be our hardest season, though. We picked, We picked NXW as our ally,
shit.
and we're only like 18 billion, dude, and they're like 26 billion. So I guarantee you, yeah. So and we're both A teams. We're both A teams. They're at the top of the A's. I think they're like right below WB or maybe right below YSS. I don't know. They're in the top 3, I think. In the entire game right now, and then we're like of the A's, we're like in one of the bottoms of the A's because we're only like 18 billion. But that just means that we might, if another A team like SCL or somebody like that, if they team up with another low A team, then we might match up with them. But either way, most likely we're going to be matched up with two teams that are way bigger than us. I mean, we're going to be matched up probably against. On our left side, it'll probably be somebody 22 billion. On our right side, it'll be somebody around 25 billion. So, like, there's no way we should win. Like, there's really no way.
Yeah.
But Abdo want to make sure that we had a good fight this season. That was the good goal.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Because he hasn't lost a season yet as a team. Well, we've technically lost one time. But that's because we betrayed BTX.
Oh.
Technically, BTX betrayed us. So the deal at the beginning of the season was whoever did the most work had taken the dragon.
Yeah.
And we did the most work. And the BTX is like, well, it's not our fault that they ran away from us. It's like, yeah, that doesn't matter though. We still did the most work. We did almost double than what you guys did all season long.
Yeah.
And then BTX is like, no, we're going to take the dragon. And so we had to make a decision like, hey, are we going to take it or not? Like, yeah, we're going to lose against BTX. BTX is like 25 or 30 billion power, and we're only like not even 20 billion. Like, there's no way we're going to win. But we also want to, stick up for ourselves. So we said, fuck that. We're going to stick up for ourselves, and we're going to lose because either way, we're not getting the dragon if we betray or not betray.
Yeah, at least get something out of it.
Oh, and then we would have. So the thing is, guaranteed we would have we would have won. So we had I think it was WAO on the map and ROG on the map or whatever. But the problem was by the time this happened, WAO was already kind of pushed back past a level 4 spire, level 3 spire, and they had no resources, so they couldn't build any towers. So we're fighting like against BTX, and if we could get the other team, if they had resources, it would have been a much more fair fight. It would have been fun. It would actually, instead of lasting 24 hours, it would have lasted probably 3 days. I would imagine at least 3 days. It would have been a 2 to 3 day fight while everybody positioned themselves. It would have been cool. But the other team didn't have resources to keep on building towers to get back to the dragon after they got pushed away. So
it's wild, dude. How everything works out.
Yeah, it was fun though. I mean, it was fun.
That's good. Damn. So you've been going back to back seasons, huh? For a while now.
What do you mean?
Just KVKs back to back. No little break in between.
Oh yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. We've been back to back. There's no breaks. I might take a break next season when the inf skin comes out. I might go to like a dead server or something like that to be able to push. I'm going to still push 30 billion, but I want to make sure I get top 10. Like I want to.
That's a good idea. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to watch your guys' server, the Cav skin, and see how it compares to all the other servers.
Yeah. I'm kind of bummed. I need to really get a legendary skin for me, dude. I haven't got one. Shit,
bro, I've been saving up for over a year now.
I know, dude. That's the way to do it, dude. But it's so fucking expensive. It's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, for over a year I've been saving. I got over 2,000 speed ups. I'll have about 2,500, close to 3,000 speed ups by the time the skin comes around.
Whatever. I'm just using whatever at this point.
I'm telling you, it's a pretty fun alliance, but you have to be like really active, like extremely active.
Is Abda still run it?
Yeah, Abda still runs it.
Nice.
And I'm in leadership now there.
Nice. So Churro, you know I'm not playing in really anymore, right?
Yeah. You were talking last time.
I find it really funny that people are offended that Tay has my account there.
Why?
Because it's got me, even though I'm not playing. I guess Napo kicked me out of a couple of chats, and Tay was like, "Oh, he kicked you out. Why? I don't care." He says that I was talking shit for a couple of months. I never talked shit to him. I never said nothing to him. The only thing I said was when I brought in the screenshots of Leo coming to our kingdom and bragging about what they did. I didn't talk shit. I showed proof.
Damn.
And that's what he's mad about, apparently.
Good old COD drama.
I left POTC in season 1 to run with TFS. I've never been with TFS in my life. When I started this game, I was in angst. And I went through a bunch of other things. I didn't go to POTC till like season 3 or 4. I just find it funny. They like to say shit, but they can't back it up.
Jeez, dude. Drama.
But yeah, it's been really nice not playing.
I kind of like just took a backseat, even if, it's just been nice to not have to go back to KVK right after it.
Right?
What the fuck? Why would it reset? What reset?
You're the back in SK right now, right?
Yeah, we went back. The team we were at, just I can't keep up with, dude. I got so much shit going on.
They were funny though.
They're cool. They were good. They're a good team. Oh yeah, they're a great team. They're still going through some changes, but nothing like crazy. I think they were still they're just like, I think
they held it together pretty good considering some places that fall apart right after.
Yeah. I mean, it's an active alliance. They're active as fuck.
And they're not just sitting on their ass like weirdo cunts. What about that little fucker that kept jumping the bear? Did they ever get rid of that little prick?
Kept jumping the bear. No.
When the first time we took the bear, he lost us our chance to get the elite because he jumped the bear.
Oh, I wasn't there for that. Oh, shit.
I got in, but Darth and House and a whole bunch of the big ones they needed in there couldn't get in because he jumped the bear. So only if you were the first few in there did you get in there, and we just died because of him.
No, I just remember, dude, Nitrum, you would have oh my God, Nitrum, you would have died out of laughter for this one. So we get to the final zone. I was online, and I was like, I gotta live stream this. Is gonna be good stuff. But I don't know why I didn't. But what was going on was that Dragon opens, and everyone's like, get online, like, let's take the dragon and stuff, da 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 da. And the team that we were going after was like not allowing us, so we were on opposite wings of the dragon lair. We were on the east wing, and the other team was on the west wing. So the second the fucking lair opened, people were just porting in. And then like and then it was just like like there's a fight inside the dragon while the dragon's trying to figure out who to fight. It was absolutely hilarious, dude. And then like it would kill all of us, and then someone would rush in there, and then we'd like rush over to the other to the other wing to like block them off. But then a fucker would get through and then activate the dragon, and it stayed like that for like 2 hours, dude. It was hilarious, man.
That would have been awesome recording, dude.
That would have been like really good stuff to watch, but it was so fucking hilarious, dude. And it was just back and forth and stuff like that. And then obviously all the banter in the Alliance chat, and then House and I get in there. We're just stirring the pot, and saying stupid stuff. Nothing offensive. We were just being a bunch of just goofballs. And then like and then we finally, I think, got a group to go around the lair and then like distract them while we finally fought, I think, and that's what ended up getting us the win. But there is this one player on that team, ST was a team, I can't remember what their name is, but the guy had fully maxed decos. Bro, that guy alone had a cavalry legion inside the lair, and I think just him, I think he did like a third of the damage to the fucking dragon, dude, as he's running around like it's like he's playing catch with it, dude. It was just such a crazy ass fucking thing.
Wasn't that guy that had was almost normal, like John or something?
No, what?
In ST, wasn't there a guy that everybody was fighting all the time because you guys always tagged him whenever he went into like?
Yeah, I think that was the guy, but I don't remember his name, but I think that's who you're talking. I think we're talking about the same person.
Yeah,
but like
John.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But like he would always be a rally, captain lead in the garrison, in the bastion, and we try to like rally it, and it was just we couldn't fucking penetrate it, dude. He was just so fucking strong. So.
Could go check because I talked to Curry, so I could go check in their thing and see what his name was, but I don't want to jump in there. I really don't want to open it up.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I know, I don't want to. I mean, it's not like I do jump in once in a while because I still help Tay out with stuff, but I don't really care about playing. I lost so much interest. I was even playing another game, and I lost interest in that, too. I'm just not playing anything right now.
How's your Garwood doing in there?
Oh, they got kicked out like a couple times already.
They probably didn't realize it. So I sent the build to you in private chat in Discord.
Okay, I'll use it. I'll definitely use it next time.
Well, and you could just switch the builds for free in ROW.
In ROW, right?
Like, yeah. And that's what I would put on every, and that in ROW, all. So you don't play right now, but you have you have to redo all your talents on all your marches inside of ROW because otherwise it'll select its own talents for you.
Yeah, I got it.
That's free.
We're doing my gather.
Oh yeah, I have to do it prior. Was that what it said? Let me see.
That
What did it
actually
say?
makes sense. Because I couldn't figure out why I kept trying to send my gatherers for fucking things, and I was like, I don't want those. They're not even good fighters.
But yeah, so the Garwood Kuma, what it does is, especially if you have torque, but any defensive artifact, it work probably just as good. It's not meant to do damage. It's just the Garwood's healing is so outrageous that it just for longevity. So it takes the other team a long time to really do anything damage wise, which is great because you hold the tree longer, which means you get more points per minute. But the other thing is by holding the tree longer is you don't have to rush as fast to fill it with infantry. Like you can take your time a little bit to get over there if you need to, or whatever. And then what we do in row is we have like all you have to do is just have certain people to their job is to have certain trees, and the trees are the biggest deal because they give you the most points.
Mm-hmm.
And since you only have 15 players, it looks like joining row, you probably shouldn't even bother with like the outpost or anything like that. Maybe get first collection points, just run a super fast cav march to get the first points. I would just focus on the big trees, the ones that give you the most points.
Right.
And have five people manage the big trees, and then everybody else just fills them in these fights.
Yeah, I do like. It's funny how like
So yeah, like Garwood Kuma March. It's just nuts.
Yeah, I like how Rogue has a really simple presentation of itself, but you can definitely get real tech with it. You know what I mean? Get creative and shit.
I just never understood why you have to have two fucking stats when you're in row. You got the chat with your.
You have to do what in row?
You have like 3 separate chats, 3 or 4.
That's what I don't like.
One with the other team. One with your team. One with your other team when you can't even access anything with the other team. So why is it in there, right? So when they talk, it fucking distracts. Or when they send fucking rallies while you're doing an event.
Yeah, shit's annoying.
Yeah, well, we also like to fill some of these rallies. You can use blinks to jump across, so you don't have to actually run all the way to a tree. You can actually blink across the starting zone and get to that tree.
I never thought about that. That's cool. Yeah, I just
so
meant
blinks
like
work. You have to have a high. You have to have a high level blink though. You can't have a low level blink. My blink doesn't work.
Why? It's not high level?
Yeah, it's not high enough level to be able to make that jump, because the higher level you can jump further.
I think my blink was fully done. Because I was using it a lot for my builders when I was jumping away from them so they wouldn't kill me. That or the.
But yeah, we went against YSS today, and I think it was like 40k points versus 20k points. I don't think they were too happy. they even had Pan. They had Pan in there too, which I think is like the main World League guy for the World League.
The only panda I know is
the problem with our team is the problem with our team is that we just don't have the max decos like some of the bigger teams. So if they get a tree on us, then it's going to really be hard to get it back. So we try to control the battlefield as much as possible. But we have a full team, 30 people. And then we have like 20 people on we call it the strong side and the weak side. So there's like 20 people on the strong side and there's 10 people on the weak side. We have our own voice chats. So the strong side has their voice chat, the weak side has their voice chat, and everybody has a job.
Yeah.
So only 30 of you are like fully active?
Yeah, 30 people. And then
that's more than what we had for a while.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is preparing for World League though. This is a team that's going to try to get top 8 in World League, maybe top 4.
Yeah, they put.
But we even have a teleport order. Like when you log in. Well, when we log in, we have a teleport order. Like you have to wait till your name's called before you can log in to roll.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That shit hella works, dude.
Because Well, it just depends on your job because one person's job needs to be closer to one side versus another person. So
Got it. That makes sense.
Yeah, they have it. They have it
I,
so like you log in a certain order, and then like the
mm-hmm.
ones that are leading the rallies will be closest to the exit, so it's quicker. Instead of them being like, for
That's
example,
smarter.
someone being on the north side is going to be rallying on the south side. It doesn't make sense. It's just an extra amount of distance you avoid traveling.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
yeah, I definitely
Cuts time.
I was learning a lot from watching the
Len.
guns. No, Len was hella unorganized. They kicked me. I missed. Dude. I was the one. That was mainly the reason why I left because I kept getting kicked out and asked to join a different
I just
team
kept asking them not to put me
row.
in.
And I
I
told
just
them
kept
like,
asking them not to put me in because I thought it was just even pointless even going in.
oh no, I mean I was looking for fucking the gold heads. That shit would have helped me out so much. But yeah, no, I missed row the entire season. I was like, fuck that. And then on top of that, I was missing the fucking the Supreme statue. So the last season was such a fucking shit show. So pissed. Missed out on so much fucking free stuff.
we
Really?
have a bunch of real
and-
life stuff going on.
In your kingdom. You mean?
Me? No, in Len.
Yeah.
No, I missed out
and
on a
you
hell of
missed
shit.
it?
Yeah.
How come?
Well, it was
That's
just
15 gold heads you missed out on if you didn't do statue.
yeah, 15 there and then row every single other week because it kept kicking me out of
Yeah,
the
it's
team.
5.
At some, just the minimum was 5. It's like I think I missed out
Yeah.
probably what if it's every other week and it's what a season is what like 2.5 months, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of gold heads right there, dude.
Yeah.
So I was pretty
Well,
upset
until I
about
got
that
to
shit.
land, I never missed a row, but I mean, I just got bored.
Yeah.
Well, we have it set up where you have competitive row where so we have row league, which is super competitive. Everybody's got to be in voice chat. Everybody has orders. Everybody has to do what they have to do. But then we have a competitive row, which you don't have to have voice chat, but everybody kind of joins that will be there, but 2, they kind of know what to do. Now, it's not going to be well coordinated because you don't have a voice chat, but it should be coordinated enough to give you a good chance of winning. And then we have
You don't have enough players that
have a
will
chill-
take Discord anymore. They're all fucking chicken shit of it.
Yeah, I don't
Well, it
understand
doesn't
why
matter how
people
many players join.
Yeah.
Like, I went back to Game of Thrones Conquest just for the fuck of it, and I got a lecture from this fucking goof that told me to join their team. I told him I wasn't playing, but he said to join it anyways. Then he started messaging me, telling me he wanted me to be one of the main R4s. I was like, no, I don't want to. And he said, why not? I said, I don't play. I only come in here to check on my dragon, because I don't play this game. I haven't played it in years. And I said, well, fine, do you guys have a Discord? Well, he went off on me like nobody's business about child predators and women abusing and all this shit from Discord. And I said, where the fuck do you get that? And he's like, I live in Paraguay or something like that. I can't remember what it was, some weird country. And he says, and that's what it's all about. And I said, well, maybe in your country, because you guys are fucked up.
Yeah,
He
I think I'm
wouldn't
gonna
stop
fucking
bugging me,
put
so
it.
I had to delete the game again. I was like, fuck off.
Yeah. That's
But
crazy.
I couldn't believe that. And they're just so chicken shit to touch Discord, but
Yeah.
I'd be more afraid to touch Roblox. I'd be more afraid to touch fucking like all those other fucking weird places.
Yeah,
that
Roblox
does
is definitely a
have
fucking
predator
weird place.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. But
I mean,
I-
somebody can send you a private picture that's fucking trafficking. Like, oh my god, you can do that in Messenger. You can do that in anything. Discord is basically a messenger with a phone, like WhatsApp.
Churro, you did pretty good with your points. 37 and 22 is not too bad.
It's not too bad for everybody kind of doing their own thing, to be honest with you. I think, I mean, this is pretty good, dude. I mean, the fact that people showed up is a great thing. And I'm looking at the numbers, and they're not that off. It's just, the occupation points is where they definitely got us. And it makes sense that was the gap we couldn't close, So it's just, things to look into. But this isn't too bad. At least fight wise, we had some fun. And that's the thing with SK, because everybody's just like, it just depends on where everybody's at with their time. Some people literally just want to hop in and just blow their load and just beat up whatever they can. They're not really worried about all the intricate shit. So it's fine as long as that's what it is.
They just want to get their dinky stinky and get out.
Yeah. I just, I will say that for example, in our perspective, right, for SK, it's an alliance. I can't say it's a growing alliance where we're going to eventually be competitive. That's not the goal. It's just a place to play the game because I'm not going to quit it. I love to play the game. And then I can always hop, come back and forth. If I want to do something competitive, I'll go to a competitive team, hang out there maybe a season or two and come back, But at least and the reason I'm saying that is that, like, with the changes of the fact that in Row, where even if you lose, you at least leave with 5 gold heads, that's a huge win, dude. And I think that's what they definitely needed to do, because when you're a struggling team, there's very little reason to even register for row when you're always losing and leaving out with nothing, how it used to be, right? The only way you would win, get anything that was worth your time was by winning and getting the 10 gold heads every single time. So I don't know, but we gotta honestly missing 2 registration periods, and we've gotten I think about maybe 10 new players from the new stuff that they've added in the game when it comes to recruitment. So,
what new stuff?
Like how you can post recruitment and actually get people to hit you up and ask to join. Every other day I get 2 or 3 new people asking to join the alliance. So we've got yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. So, all right, y'all. I was just gonna put the stream real quick, just for Row. I'm gonna head back to getting some fucking chores done, and then get lunch ready, and then figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with the kiddo. Gotta get him outdoors. Night, Trim.
You guys have a good day.
Nixie, good talking to you guys. Take care.
All right. Talk to you later.
Later.
Bye, Nixie.
Bye.
My friends out in the YouTube world, thank you all for being here. Always great to bump into friends and chat, and catch up and everything. As for me, when it comes to Row, definitely one of the funnest things in the game. And if you can notice, dude, we had a little advantage here and there. I think that this isn't too bad. But you can definitely notice how the occupation points played a huge difference. Now, here's one thing I will say. Don't ignore the gathering points. You could literally imagine just everything being there's probably games out there where everything was close to tie, and the 10 gathering points it got was the difference maker. I've had experiences with our alliance in the past, in our early days of SK, where the gathering points made the difference, because we would use the minis that we would have register, and we would just send them to go farm and stuff while the other ones were fighting. But again, it's different with every team. I'm sure the competitive teams don't even look at that, but it is what it is. So definitely excited for the next Row. We'll see how that one goes. And that's it, man. So I will be back, and we'll have some fun stuff to stream. We got, I think, a couple weeks before we go into the 3rd round of KVK registration, and that's an automatic application. We'll apply automatically. We just took some time off to help players recharge, gather some new, recruits, and just we'll see how the season goes. But all right, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace.